In ministry, is I think is necessary for people to understand when the Lord send them to a ministry and they join a ministry, that they are part of something that's collective, and a part of something that's bigger than they are, and yet still they have something to contribute to it, to what they're a part of. If we learn to think of ministry that way, it will keep us from getting offended. It will keep us from dwelling on things that we should not be dwelling on. We should be willing to inconvenience our lives for His sake and for the gospel's sake. And if you're a part of any ministry, you have a job to do. It's not just coming and sitting and hearing the Word of God preached and taught to you, but it's to carry out the things that you are learning. And it's to live this life, and not even just for yourself, but to be a blessing to others. We have a brother here that's a part of this ministry. We're going to get him to share his testimony. He was telling me the other day, that he had come across 2 cases where people had died on your job. 2 men died on his job, and the Lord used him to raise them both up from the dead. And that's the reason why you come here, not to just get your little life right, but to be a blessing to somebody else. And I don't want to tell the whole testimony of it, but he said that there was a witch trying to keep him out of the one place, from going in the room where the person had died at. And they're telling him, if you go in there, you got to do paperwork. If you go in there, you're a witness to it, and you got to do the paperwork for it. And, right away, I'm not going to listen to a witch. I'm going to go right on in here. And went in there, and the man was pronounced dead, and he prayed, and the Lord raised the man up. So that's what we're supposed to be doing here. That's what we're supposed to be doing. You're out in life, and when you see a necessity, God can use you. So we want to talk a little bit about that this morning, concerning that we are here for other people. Let's think about this. The word disciple is where we get our word from, discipline. In other words, a way of order. Not discipline as in spanking, but discipline as in an order that we follow, a set of rules and regulations that we follow. And so what Jesus Christ, He called them His disciples. In other words, they were going to have, and the way you use it is, they were going to have the same discipline that He had. Jesus Christ was a praying man, so they needed to pray. Jesus Christ healed the sick, so they needed to heal the sick. Jesus Christ raised the dead, so they needed to raise the dead. They had the same discipline. Does everybody understand? So it says, when He had called unto Him His 12 disciples, He gave them power. Everybody see that now? If you are in the discipline of Jesus Christ, you are supposed to have power. And so this is the life that we live. This is the life that God wants us to live. This is going to be our focus in this ministry, is delivering people. We want to be able to heal people. You see, and of course, we've done that in this ministry, how the Lord has moved among us. But we want it to be known that this is the place for this ministry. We don't want church members. We want disciples who have power. Does everybody understand it now? And so if you are here today and you are a part of this ministry, it's because God wants to use you for what's about to take place in this ministry. You're the 12. Does everybody understand that? And anybody that God add after that is going to be because they saw the power. They've been fished for. Most of you come to be a part of this ministry before you saw the power of God demonstrated. Just like the disciples. They were just going on in life, and the Lord would say, follow me, and they follow him. The majority of them. Does everybody understand that now? So now you've sat here and been under this discipline, and you know what we teach, you know how we're supposed to behave. Now we're supposed to do something with that to help mankind. And so that's what we're preaching today. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Now, this is the statement of a lot of church folks today. They get the prayer request, and that's their response. Am I God? I'm not. I can't do that. But you know, here we ain't afraid. We're not. Bring your letters. Bring all the cases you want to bring. Because we just don't believe there's no limit to God. Well, I listen, brothers and sisters, we believe the word here. We're not just serving God just from a distance somewhere. He's a good God, and he did a whole lot of stuff back in the day. No, we believe he's still God. Jesus Christ, the same yesterday, today, and forever. We believe he still heals people. And we want to make that known, that we believe the people in this ministry are vessels to bring forth this healing to people. And that is what we're preaching today. There's a prophet here in Bolivar that God have set that can recover you from the things that the devil had put on you. All the devil need is your agreement on a particular issue.